So yeah, you guys are just leaving Waterdeep on the back of the Silver Dragon. You just asked her to tell her a little bit about herself.
Mhm.
Is there anything in particular you'd like to direct the question towards?
Overall, I mean, of course, the first thing that comes to mind is you chose the form of an elf when you're in disguise. Is that a particular meaning to you?
Not necessarily. The first humanoid that I seen was an elf, so it just happened to be the form that was most convenient.
I take it was a friendly meeting.
I mean, I've never really had a bad encounter with humans or elves. Dwarves, on the other hand, ugh, terrible creatures.
Why is that so?
Well, I mean, anyone who just hunts dragons just for the fun of it.
Mm. No, that's understandable. I don't like hunting for pleasure at all.
I've got
And
to go
you
ahead.
guys are beautiful. I really love dragons. They're majestic.
Oh, thank you.
Roll deception check.
Speaking
She
of
actually likes dragons.
Except a certain ones.
speaking of the majesty of dragons, I've never been to a dragon court meeting. Is there anything we should know, like etiquette wise?
Well, I mean, we like to see ourselves, I'd say, almost like you would call your royalty. So just treat everyone with the respect that their title deserves.
Okay, I think I can do that.
You want to pull something up? Jill will
So
speak
at
up.
this, I was gonna say, at this point, you guys are probably mounted and have started the flight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jill will speak up or think because you said telepathically now. We're
Mhm.
fine. Jill will think. When was the last time that a Council of Dragons was held?
Oh, well, as you know, we dragons live for many a years, and it's been quite a while. Usually, we only hold these meetings when there's something that affects all of the land.
And what is this particular meeting being held for? If we know that there is a threat.
Well, you see, not all dragons are. Sorry, looking for words here.
Mhm.
Have a good attitude towards the humanoid races, and this meeting is to judge whether or not we assist in an alliance with you humanoids, or should we attack the cult ourselves, regardless of your standing.
Can I make a history check to see if that's ever happened before, a dragon humanoid team up?
Sure.
Okay. This is both for Renford's curiosity and my own. So history. Hey!
I would say with that, there's probably like storybooks, like fictional or whatever that you would think would be fictional that's mentioned about it, but you don't know anything. It's like if it's actually true.
So these, okay. All right, I'll take it.
One of those things where it's lost within the ages.
The legends.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that means I could probably ask dragons who were there if it's true or not.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Elia, where do you stand on the situation at hand?
Well, I mean, I'd like that if we could strike as soon as possible. I know the gosh dang it, stumbling on words here.
You're good. Shit's hard.
Yeah. The leader of this council that you'll be meeting in, a male gold dragon by the name of Protanther, also known as a former king of justice, a
Oh.
fairly royal title amongst the gold dragons. He has mentioned. Go ahead.
Did you say former king of justice? Did I hear that right?
Mhm.
Telepathically? Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
He has voiced his own opinion on whether or not we should seek an alliance with the humanoids. He doesn't really care for you humanoid folk, particularly, and kind of turns her draconic head to you elf people. He has a thing against you elven folk.
Why is that? I've read some things before, but I want to assure that we're speaking of the same things.
Well, you see, he was around during the time when the elves, not knowing of the magic that they're using during, oh gosh dang, where's that? I gotta find it in my notes. During the Draker Age Mythal, an event that caused many of our kin of dragons across Faerun to go mad with rage, to the point where even to the point where we couldn't stop them and had to take them down ourselves.
I did read about that before. Are there any other that are at odds with an alliance so far that you know of?
Well, like most things, how we live forever, we also witness a lot. I know quite a few of them have witnessed terrible deeds done by humanoids that have burnt a hole in their heart, and I'm sure it'll take a bit to get them all on your side.
And I ask the others' names that will be in attendance?
You may. As I've already told you, the leader is a male gold dragon by the name of Protanther. I'll go.
Oh, you cut out for a second there.
I was saying I'm going to type the names instead
Gotcha.
of saying it.
D&D names are
Mhm.
when we get to like dragon names and stuff like that, and
Mhm.
And there's Frost.
It's
He
the
probably told us
draconic
that
names
because he
that
didn't
are.
want to hear us butcher his real name.
Sorry, it's gonna take a little bit to type, so because there are 5 of them, so I gotta type 5 names.
I mean, I'm taking notes as. Oh, go ahead.
The type of dragon that they are.
Hmm.
If it's any easier for you, you could just tell us, and we can take notes. I use my little second page for that.
In this case, it's just proofreading, making sure we get the right spelling and stuff like that.
Yeah, he would tell us we're gonna have 7 different spellings of names.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's all pronounced the same.
Potentar, Potentius.
I think that.
I spelled his name right.
Oh, yep. I think I did as well.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Took me a couple of tries, but I eventually got it right.
Yeah, so she kind of lists them off, and it's like when she gets to herself, it's like myself, of course. The name is Otari Laia Kronos, or Karnos, but you can call me Elia for now.
Okay. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total.
Ugh.
And just to reiterate, Kenny, she said the Crotanthar, the gold dragon that didn't like elves because of some shit they did.
Mm-hmm.
Made them go crazy with magic.
Yeah,
crazy.
So I guess I
did
can
she
go
say
into,
how long ago that was?
I can go into more detail here. So the gold dragon knows that many of the world's most blighted creatures descend from humans who bargain with dark forces for power, including the Yuan-ti and tieflings. He considers the cycle of failed human civilizations across Faerun as a sign of a quintessential flaw in human nature. However, he's quick to point out that humans make up the majority of evil archmages and liches, including the founder of the Cult of Dragons, and even the current leader, Severin, and a majority of the cult members are human. He knows that the short lives of many humanoids means that they might not even recognize their own evil. The elves, however, live long years and possess great knowledge, and have used that knowledge to the detriment of dragonkind in the past. It was the elves who shaped the magic of the breakaway.
Oh.
So I'll kind of give you a hint that he starts out as neutral, but if there are any humans or tieflings, he's instead cautious. But if there are any elves in the party, he starts out as unfriendly towards you.
Cool.
We technically have 2 between the 2 halvesies.
No, we got more.
One and then 2 halves.
Yeah.
I was saying 2 halves and the other one is what I meant to say.
Well, no, there's
There's
Jill.
another one, yeah.
Jill.
Oh, and Jill.
Yep.
This is becoming a liability fast.
It was great throughout the rest of the campaign, and then they finally threw a curveball at us.
So as you guys are flying across the sky, you're flying for miles. Thanks to the magic that Elia casts on you, you can nearly see out and see for miles. Anytime you wish to look at anything in particular, it's almost as if your eyes magically adjust and focus like a binocular.
Oh.
I really had to. Fletch is like, I really have to resist the urge of trying to hit these targets from really far away.
So as you guys are flying from the dragon back, you see the signs of multiple attacks in the area and places that have suffered from the cult attacks. You see ruins of isolated settlements and smoke that hangs over the horizon.
Fletch will think, was that recent?
Ever since the horn was sounded, dragons all over the world have flocked and started raiding villages. One of the things we wish to discuss during this meeting is perhaps the deployment of the metallic dragons to defend these such villages.
Hmm.
So much
It's-
destruction.
Mhm. And
Fletch will
all for a
think.
cause that they do not know.
Fletch will think. By chance, did any of these cultists try to convince others to convert, or did they just destroy and slay people?
It's hard to say with the destruction, either if they tried to convince them and destroyed any who resisted, or if they just came in and just demolished the towns without any hesitation.
Hmm.
Either way, the destruction is not necessary.
You mentioned that they answered the call of the horn without understanding it. Could you elaborate on that for me?
But the horn carries with it an ancient magic that is very hard to resist, especially for those of the chromatic nature, those who do not have the willpower to resist. It is said that whoever blows the horn controls what the dragons do.
Can we blow into the horn and change things?
I hate to speak ill of my own kind, but those of the chromatic nature are very wild in nature as it is. They might not even care to change.
Is there a way to break them free of that magic if they're being controlled?
It's possible that these dragon masks have something to do with the control as well. We have yet to determine what they're capable of.
And Jill will think up. um, why hasn't the horn been destroyed? Having a way to control people seems unethical in a sense.
Well, like most ancient magical artifacts, it is a lot harder to destroy than one would think.
And can't seal it away either.
I mean, if we were to somehow get it in our possession, maybe we could at least keep it out of enemy hands.
It was being kept somewhere before, wasn't it? Before it became used again?
Neverwinter, right?
Um,
Because I'm trying to remember if it was moved before we got there, or the tiefling there was just studying it and it was
so
used
that
somewhere
would
else.
that would have actually been north of Neverwinter in the town of Luskin.
Luskin, okay.
Which then was moved farther north along the Sea of Ice, or thought that's where it was last located. only to find out that it had already been moved to the Well of Dragons. It's almost like the module says everything is at the Well of Dragons.
Yeah, it's one of
It
those
comes up
things.
a
It's like
lot.
we're just getting there just late enough where we don't get it.
Well, Fletch will say, well, I really just, I hope we can live in more harmony in the future. I know there's conflict involved between here and there, but it's easier and better when everyone's just happy.
Hey, we live to see the day.
And it's
see
conversations
the
like
day.
that that might help you in this meeting.
We're going to see the day.
Renford smiles at that.
Right. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on. So once again, you guys are flown through the portal and arrive at a large structure built high in the mountains.
Oh.
The silver dragon leads everyone into a side chamber and tells you one of your companions is already waiting inside. Please take a moment to rest and freshen up from the trip. We will await you in the main chamber when you're ready. So you are led in, and you see Cephas waiting for you on one of the chairs.
His old man passed out. You just see him snoring.
I thank the gods of the bathtub.
Where is it? We're doing it. Oof.
Ooh. Slaps your
He's
hand.
gonna know.
What?
She has like a little writing utensil, little bit of paint in there.
Madam Fletch.
I just wanted to boop you. Just wanted to boop you on the nose with this. She's gonna boop on her nose with the paint.
Luckily for you, it's easier to get off of me than it is the normal people. I was like, yeah, his skin's stone, so it just like
it washes right off.
It washes right off.
Zamrakar goes right to the bathtub.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
There's
nerd.
Anybody got cast water?
Cast water.
You see in the center of the room that there is a large bowl already filled with water.
Again, anybody have create water? I don't trust their water.
I trust their water.
That's a good question. If I can ritual cast
take
that
a
shit.
small sip.
Well, now I'm definitely not gonna wash myself with it if Fletch has been in it.
Damn.
You don't like my bath water? I just wanted to take a sip from this stuff.
Oh, with those callous hands from your bow? No, thank you.
Damn.
Ask Umbra how they feel.
So you take a sip.
Don't want to.
So you take a sip from the bowl, and it empties a little bit, only to refill.
Oh.
Okay, this whole place is gonna be a bathtub now.
Hey, it works. It's almost like the flask.
Damn, create or destroy water is not a ritual. Fuck. And I didn't have it prepared on Cephas.
I'm a little surprised the dragons just have that bathtub there with no curtain.
Why? They fly around with no clothes.
Elia's like, oh, I'm sorry. We didn't expect modesty with you humans. Is that a
Damn.
thing?
There's no way you've not seen that before.
I don't know about them. Elves will hop into a lake together and just be just fine.
My
We tried to accommodate as you humanoids as much as possible with this room, so hopefully you can find something to your liking.
well, I appreciate that. I'm just a little surprised, is all. I'm not used to that.
He would also appreciate if you cast Enlarge on him as well, because he's a little bit more reduced currently.
Are you
Okay,
saying?
back.
Are you saying how his token's slightly smaller right now?
Oh no, she was making a dick joke.
Oh.
Ew.
So I tried to make everyone's token the same size. For some reason, the first time I drug a token onto this, it was like 10 times bigger than the other one, so I had to like shrink them all down to one size. But yeah, you can see like in this room there's a series of bookcases that they've stocked with just random books, some chairs for sitting and resting. There's a wardrobe that they have stocked with just random dresses that they've found, and then they have a small like a fireplace going with a comfortable fire.
Jill, because I think you're gonna do a lot of talking. Good luck. To cast Gift of Luck on Jill.
Okay. And what does that look like?
Just a small boop on her nose with the 4-leaf clover. A pair. Yeah, a 4-leaf clover she has. She's boots. And you see kind of like almost like sparkles, but it is like a puff of more 4-leaf clovers that then fade into nothingness. As she boops Jill on her nose.
Oh man, I gotta think of something to say too.
So yeah, this is essentially your guys' preparation time for if you'd like to get cleaned up, if you'd like to wear a certain outfit, or any additional questions you'd like to ask Elia before the council.
Is this going to be a short rest that we can do in here?
Mm-hmm. Even though I think everyone's already at full and don't need a short rest of it.
Oh no. Then she would cast Gift of Luck on herself before taking a short rest.
Okay.
Can I search
Warlock
that wardrobe to
spells.
see what's in there?
Sure.
Okay, I'm back.
So before you open the wardrobe, I'd like you to think of something that you would expect or want to wear that would be in the wardrobe.
Sort of like a fancy, like noble attire, you know, with like those big old ascot and stuff.
So you open up the wardrobe, and that's the only thing hanging there.
Oh, nice. Renford retrieves it from the wardrobe, and he sort of hangs it nearby so we can change into it later.
Jill will go get
So
something.
I'll give you guys a hint. Everything is enchanted by draconic magic.
Oh.
Jill will find something.
So what
Well,
you're
she
saying
will
is we
find
should look
2
through the
things.
DMG and find any magical item we want?
And then take it?
I want to wear a belt of what is it? Storm giant strength or whatever.
No, so
Exactly.
the wardrobe is magically enchanted to any kind of cosmetic item or clothing is automatically generated and created for the wearer. So whatever you would like to look like for the meeting appears within the wardrobe. The bowl at the center is essentially an endless water supply that can be carried over to the tub and fill the tub, or to be used for drinking. And then the fireplace is enchanted to be ever burning. The bookcases, if there's any kind of knowledge you would like to read up on.
Oh. So I'll go straight for it.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm just going to peruse, like, well, I guess not peruse is not the right word, but since it's enchanted, but look for like a history of the conflict between the conflict that has the gold dragons Jimmy's Russell involving Elvenkind and him.
I was going to say the same thing for Jill. Is looking for that information.
Yeah, so I can only give you the information that's in the module as far as that. Otherwise, you'd have to look up the actual lore on the Draco Rage mythol.
Oh, but it's called the Draco Ridge. Is Draco Rage? Am I hearing that
Draco
right?
Rage, and then it's mythol, Mythal.
Okay.
Jill will also pull 2 pieces of clothing, something like those 2, and she will. Alastriana, you need to wear something more presentable. And Fletch, no, I don't want to. Just want to wear this. No. we're going to change. What about you? You can't just change out in the open, Jill. As Fletch is like changing out in the open. Let's see. Jill would cast invisibility on himself and then change.
Gibbs done a shower after his Zamrakar.
No. You wait till we get back. We don't really want to see you naked.
All right, Zamrakar, what kind of soaps do you use?
Yeah. Oh, Zamrakar. There's some nice soap called Dove. That I can
my
give
god.
I don't know if I should take it or not.
I don't know if you're not going to use it. Saevel might need to wash behind his ears or something.
You see, Elia is like, yeah, no offense, you all kind of stink.
Do I really?
You just see Penumbra like sniffing her armpits. It's so funny that all of your gifts are negative.
Come here, Umbra. And she would use prestidigitation to clean up Umbra, herself, Jill.
Who needs a shower when you have magic?
That actually does look faster. But on the other hand, warm water sounds really nice.
Yeah. Also, who's going to do that for you?
Oh, appreciate that. I'll take that offer then.
Again, who's going to do that for you?
Oh, I thought you said you were going to. I misheard you.
Nope.
Negative.
Okay. I mean, if you want me to, strip down the shower, I can do that too.
It's not like we're going to see anything.
Damn.
Okay.
I'm gonna go cry.
Gotta hang out with Zamrakar now.
He's not mean to me.
All right, what is Cephas doing?
He's already like he's fairly fancy already, and he's already pretty clean. Because it's like his armor is basically like fancy knight armor, so he's good. He's just watching the group just do their thing, like the grandpa sitting at like Christmas, just watching the kids open their presents and shit.
They made a special rocking chair for him right
basically. I guess from last week he would have already had that discussion, like introducing himself with a new member and stuff. So
yeah. Does Cephas smoke pipe?
Sure.
So you see they've provided you with a pipe and various different burnable herbs.
It has been a while.
I can see him like just sitting in the chair, smoking a pipe, and then like opening up a book and just reading like the old sitting by the fireside reading a book.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
Trying to find an outfit for Penumbra.
Before going through, Jill will cast Dragon's Pride and Tongues on themselves.
Nice.
Diplomatic shit. And in doing so as well, will also do extended spell for both of them.
So I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna think of like some really fancy robes, but specifically make them as least elven as possible. Zero elven designs. Just nothing that would just not even like some that's got like zigzag patterns and shit. No leaves, no curly cues, none of that elven shit. Still fancy.
Trying to associate your more human side.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, like, someone's gonna hate you no matter what you do.
Something like a red and gold. Let's do that.
There we go.
All right. All right. Is there anything else?
Oh wait.
I'm assuming all the dragons know common.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They've been around long enough.
Fletch is you're excitable right now. You should probably leave most of the talking to myself. Fletch, it's not like I didn't want to talk to a bunch of awesome dragons anyway and just fucking ruin my day. I'm sorry, Eli. I didn't mean to say fucking out loud. I apologize.
She's like, well, like I fucking care.
Eli, do you want to just like hang out? I mean, I just want to make it clear I'm in a relationship with Umber, so I'm not hitting on you. But can we please hang out after? Because you seem fucking cool.
Well, we'll see. What do we have time for?
Yeah. And after all this is done, yeah, we're gonna do some awesome things.
So I'm just gonna saunter over to what's her face.
Jill.
Damn, what's her face?
That's the one.
The name that is currently going by. Oh, the name's not on the token. Yeah, currently going by Jill.
I forgot.
Yeah.
But it was like,
Me.
Well, if you're planning on, you say to Fletch you're planning on doing most of the talking?
I'm glad I got tongues up because I could actually understand what you're saying. But yes,
Well, let's do a little bit of this then, if I may.
when is that?
And I'm going to attempt to cast Enhance ability, Eagle Splendor. Gives you advantage on charisma checks.
Oh. Saevel, can I get a little bit of that too, just in case?
I think you should.
You realize
cast-
she already has
Yeah.
advantage, but
You should.
Oh, she does?
Super advantage.
Is a
I
spell
thought she was just
that I
rolling really
researched.
well.
Dragon's Pride gives you advantage on all
Oh.
charisma checks and saving throws against being charmed and frightened.
Yeah, there's a
I did not know that.
spell. But yes, before I did not have that on there. Just to be transparent.
Oh,
I didn't
alright.
see a need for it.
Well, we could use. Cephas will say, well,
Who
we
else
could
wants
use that
this?
on someone else that also wants to join in and talk. I will be
I'll
representing the
definitely
keep as
contribute.
well.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as he doesn't say anything offensive again.
I'd be more worried about, well, he just kind of gives her a dirty look. It's like,
Well-
I know how to talk to people.
It's funny you
See,
say that.
Oh.
Alright. Other than you, who's doing the talking? Not me, I'm shit with me words.
No,
Definitely not me.
Yeah.
I'll back you up, Jill.
Alright then.
Zamrakar, do you even plan on going in? You have not even. Your penis is still hanging out in the tub.
I'm waiting for it.
I guess. Hold on. I don't know.
Oh, that's the thing.
So, alright, if I guess Renford's gonna talk, I'll cast Enhance ability Eagle Splendor on Renford.
Hey.
How long does that last anyway?
1 hour? Question mark?
Could you drop a description in the chat?
I can.
Ah, cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's just literally advantage on charisma checks for an hour.
And hit points.
And 2d6
You don't get-
damage.
You don't get. You don't get all of
No.
it.
That spares endurance.
Choose one.
Oh, choose one of them.
You-
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
If only. That spell would be broken
If
as
all-
fuck.
A level 2 spell with all that shit? Holy shit.
I enhance all abilities.
I can do this again if anyone else wants to chip in.
Can you?
No, I can't. It's concentration. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Totally forgot about that.
Zamrakar.
You can cast it at a higher
Jill is
level to
speaking.
pick another target, by the way.
Yeah, if you want to upcast it to 3rd level or higher.
Jill would speak up. Zamrakar. Knowledge is pretty powerful. I've been getting a lot of reports, but just kind of confirm with me. What would you say was the greatest feat of this team here that these dragons might respect?
How about the fact that we've killed a lot of the worm speakers?
I'll try to highlight that.
Out of character. While we were in the tomb, did we kill that dwarf guy or that?
Oh, he
short-
did. We
Yeah,
we
he did.
technically
Okay, so yeah, that
we didn't kill him technically, but Because it was
Saevel finished him
Talus that.
I think we technically killed him because he would have been making death saving throws, and
Oh
Saevel
yeah,
did
and then
not let him off of that
Saevel burnt
fire.
that match
Yeah.
for Chris. We could have saved him, but so technically we did kill him. This group did kill him.
So yeah, that's 3 down out of 5.
Hmm.
That's pretty good. I think that's our best achievement.
Oh, I got a
What's
question.
the 3 out of 5? I think you've only killed 2 worm speakers.
The
White.
green dragon right near Vane, I think.
Yeah, we just killed them.
You done the
Resmir,
green?
we definitely.
White,
There.
green, and black, didn't we?
Well,
Yeah.
Fletch
Oh,
was
right,
picked up.
yeah.
Yeah, Fletch was
I
picked up.
didn't count Resmir because he has been replaced already.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's still
Fletch-
technically we killed
I
a third worm speaker.
I do believe we killed Resmir, but
Mhm.
the fucker has a brother, and
That would have been good to know.
I didn't know exactly what to do about it. I don't know his brother's intentions.
How about before we killed him, we could have been like, hey, is there anybody that you're related to that could have been possibly mad about us killing you?
Well, I didn't find that out until afterwards. It came to me like a vision.
I
Yeah,
feel like that
because
applies to most people.
Hmm?
Oh, Fletch.
What? I didn't know at the time.
Maybe if you would have done a little bit more research on the person that you were trying to like kill, like at the beginning of this, it would have been a little bit like better. Maybe the vision was like the Higher Lord saying, "Hurry the fuck up."
The Higher Lord spit in my face before, I think, back in the cave. I don't know what that was. But
You know what? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not getting vision. I'm just gonna shut up. This is why I don't talk.
It wasn't that Zamrakar. It was. I did my research, but I don't need to go killing everyone and their family. I was killing people that was involved in my family's death. That person wasn't
Understand that?
involved.
But
And
your words, not mine. No witnesses.
At this point,
I haven't said
Zamrakar,
it
you
in a
would
while.
feel your sword just like trying to pull in a direction, and you hear, "Return me to my master."
Wait, what?
Well then. Oh yeah, I want to talk about that, bud.
I'm sorry, Zim.
Maybe you guys should go on ahead. I don't think that unless if I bring it to them and be like, hey, I have this, this is all out of character, by the way. I'm just speculating, but like bringing them to like the sword, be like, hey, here's a fucking dragon in this. Do you want to destroy it and maybe get on their good side? But then
That's
like
an
that
option.
can also
That actually
that's
is an
also-
option.
Zamrakar, is there
it,
something that
though?
you want to tell us? Is it something about no witnesses or some shit
I
like that?
mentioned that one of the ways to get the dragons on your guys' side is to offer up magic items. You can offer up various different items, and depending on the rarity and value of the item, increases the standing.
Oh.
All right. But first, I want to know who this person's master or this dragon's master is. I'm gonna talk to it inside my head. Been neglecting you. Who's your master?
And instead of like responding in words, you can see the as you enter the blade, you can see a black dragonborn looking back at you, and instead of the voice of the sword, you hear the voice of the dragonborn. That sword belongs to me. I am coming for it.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the sword now, and I'm gonna start making my way to the dragons.
Zamrakar, hell, you were zoned out for a little bit.
Well, shit.
You'll
that,
find
bud?
out why in a minute. And I'm gonna go to the dragons. Maybe I should have gotten that charisma bonus.
Well, you just said I have some information that was, good to know. Why can't I find out right now, Zamrakar?
So when you say leaving the sword, are you just leaving it in the room, or are you taking it to the dragons with you?
Like leaving like the sword out of my mind. Like stop talking to it. Sorry.
Okay. I thought you were like literally just setting it down. It's like, nope.
No, I'm gonna go take it to the dragons.
Mm.
And on my way, I will tell them now that I have been in possession of an evil sword, doing good things.
Are you telling us that? Hold on, or are you telling
Yes,
the dragon?
that's in
Oh, okay.
character, all of you.
Okay. Well, no, I've known.
What?
Our Umbra's ex told me.
Akama figured it out. Well, she did. Akama did tell you, Zamrakar, if you want to talk about the evil sword. Also, she's horrible at keeping secrets, so she kind of like blurted it out to Penumbra and to Fletch at one point. I think it was when you left.
Yeah,
So...
she's like, if your friend wants to talk about that evil possessed sword, let us know.
The
We're like,
what?
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, the Fletch and Penumbra know, but they've like you're their friends, so it's just like he's got it under control. If he has an issue, he'll tell us, right? Which he just did technically. So
yeah.
Hey,
Hey, if it started possessing me, I would have dropped it, and now something's coming after me, so I'm gonna get rid of it.
That's where they draw the line.
After you?
Yep.
Can you explain what's coming after you?
So funny enough, how you were talking about how Fletch seeing the vision, he literally saw the actual physical form of the Dragonborn.
Uh-oh.
What did you? What's coming after you, Zamrakar?
The odor of the sword.
Who?
I don't know. It's some black dragonborn. Oh fuck! It's probably Rescue's brother.
The son of a bitch's brother that I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, now we know what he looks like.
A bitch, right? I already known that.
Man. Giving Fletch the 5th degree and then immediately.
Hey, I was doing good with this sword until now. And like, what better place to, have somebody possessing a sword than near 5 ancient dragons?
And then because I mentioned his bitch master.
Who's his bitch master?
Ask the sword. Is it his bitch master?
Oh, I don't want to talk to the sword anymore.
Okay.
Like, for all I know, it could be like, putting on the ring in Lord of the Rings. Like, he only knows when I'm talking to it. Like, knows my location. Very scary. So, the faster we get rid of this sword, the better.
Yeah, I support this plan, obviously. But yeah, let's pen that for later.
Cephas kind of like looks at you and says, if you can, for example, hand me the sword.
I don't think I can. Hold on, let me read it really quickly.
He's possessed.
This is like...
I don't think it has a curse that you can't unequip.
I thought it was literally a cursed sword.
No, okay, it's not. That's what I was wondering. Like, it's not. It's an attunement sword, and there's no curse.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I've been rolling it like kind of like a curse, but I think the actual item does not have said curse.
Okay, gotcha. Just wait. Cephas had an answer for that just in case. He was just making sure.
Well, I'll hand it over to him then.
All right.
Fletch will spit on it.
Thank you, madam.
Take that to your master. Well, wait, hold on. Is Zamrakar your master right now? Because I don't want to spit on Zamrakar. But sword delivered.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
We can definitely use this as an offering, to the dragons.
I feel like every time Zamrakar sees this, it's like running to an X. Like, oh shit, there it is again.
Jill, speak up. It could be an offering to him, but It could also be some way to lure them in.
Very true. And
said
we
it-
could probably present that to
some
them
from-
as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, guess it's showtime, isn't it?
I guess
Actually,
so.
it's fast back.
All right. You guys
Real,
gather up your stuff and start heading out.
real quick. I might actually want to upcast that enhance ability. I'll burn the second spell slot if I need to. But yeah, let's do it. Fuck it, let's do this at 5th level.
Oh my god, just give it to everybody?
Yeah,
You get
just give it to
charisma.
everybody.
You get charisma.
Charisma.
Just in
Everybody gets
case.
charisma.
I was
Okay.
to say, ironically, Cephas is
Yeah.
actually 8 in charisma, so that actually would be nice.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Jill,
okay.
These
Yeah,
fucking
that's what
shoes
you wanna
hurt.
do?
So yeah, I'm gonna just drop the original and be like, you know what? Just in case, and I'm gonna recast it again, still with Eagle Splendor at 5th level, and give it to everyone but myself.
So I'm gonna say for just for looks, you see Boki float out in between all of you guys, and then just start quickly flipping through pages really quick, flipping extremely quickly, and then it closes, and then when it opens, it just bursts to confetti paper, and the paper lands on all of you, and that's when the magic takes effect.
Ooh.
See, Fletch is
Well, that's
a little
new.
awkward. Fletch is a little awkward in a dress. So she will summon a dagger in her hand and put a slit down one side, and Jill Fletch, and just kind of shake her head. It's for maneuverability. Let's fucking do this.
All right, so you guys are led out of the chambers, and then down the hall for a while until you come to these large double doors, and then pushing it open, you see this large chamber. When you first come in, the first thing you notice is the reflection of many colors of light reflecting across the floor. And then at that moment, you all look up and you see staring back at you these 5 gigantic ancient dragons of each metallic type. And you hear one of them, a brass dragon, speak up. Oh, I didn't know we were supposed to bring snacks to this meeting.
Oh god.
And then the gold dragon responds, "These adventurers are here as guests." And then a bronze dragon responds, "Well, some of them certainly look like snacks, and not the eating kind, if you know what I mean."
Bards in
I
here.
was about to make that joke. Fletch is jumping up and down.
And then Elia responds, "We all know about your relationship with humans, Nymir."
Man.
She'll think to Umbra, they want to fuck us. But she's really excited. She's kind of jumping up and down,
Finally!
hands under her chin. Just kind of wanderlust and stuff like that. And you see Jill looking at Fletch. She puts a hand on her shoulder to try to calm her down and stuff, and it's not working.
So the dragons are all kind of talking all at once at each other, a very crowd noise where you can't determine who's speaking. And then the gold dragon's makes a sign for everyone to quiet, and then speaks up. "Welcome, adventurers. I'm glad you could make it.
Your resplendence, well, Jill is speaking up. Your resplendence, it's a great honor to be invited by such majestic beings such as yourself. This will always be remembered for every day of hopefully many years of my life that are left.
And hopefully, with those many lives, as he looked at the elf, hopefully, with those many lives, you won't suffer the same mistakes as the rest of your kind.
We have been very foolish and ignorant in our ways for quite some time. We always look to take amends and learn from our past mistakes. We are very foolish, young, and stupid. And hopefully, we will move forward with more care, caution, and intelligence. Hopefully, guided in unison with yourselves.
And then looks at the rest of everyone else. So I know that you have all spoken to the humanoid council. Though you are neither part, but you are allied, and that is why we sought you out in particular, for you are a middle ground between us and them. Though your actions have dictated many of things against the cult and have led to the actions of the council. So we see you as a good. Sorry, just dang it! I should have wrote it down.
You're good.
That was good though.
Epic speeches are hard.
Yeah, I literally only typed to the point of where you got to the meeting, and then it's like, ah, crap! I didn't have time to type the rest of the meeting. So the rest of the meeting is purely off of what I know of the dragons and the top of my head.
Quite fine. Because we're on even playing ground now.
Yep.
Jill will speak up. Yes, the party that stands before you, not assuming myself a part of them, I am not the fighter, but they have dealt a great and many blows to the rise of the more violent and greedy cults.
You're like interrupted as you said that. And what do we call these individuals?
Damn it.
I was just thinking it recently. Give me 1 second to look through the game chat.
We're all just
man,
like,
we need to
"Fuck."
talk about this. All right.
One moment, please. As
Yeah.
we all huddle.
They have pitched many of names. I know Tyranny's End was one of them. Damn, where did we put that? Was it in general chat?
It's in general. It was like
So far back.
it's a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
I think I wrote a couple of them down. Shit, I just wrote Tyranny's End. I thought I wrote more of the.
Okay, here we go. There is Tyranny's End, there's Evil's End. They've been pitching around the Killers of 5, Cultist Callers, the Realm's Hand, kind of like, something like that, Faerun's Hand. They haven't decided on a name for themselves quite yet. There are some things that they're haven't settled on, as members are kind of coming in and out, and they figured more pressing matters, rather than naming themselves, was to take care of evil afoot. But as
Perhaps
individuals, we can give you our names as well.
Penumbra gives a thumbs up, like, good job. Dodge that one.
You hear Fletch eat just My name's Elastiana. This funny. I'm Elastiana. It's very pleasure meeting all of you. Jill, calm down. She's very excitable in your presence. I apologize. My name is Jillineth Fiarlin, and Jill will gesture to everyone else to kind of introduce yourself one by one.
Zamrakar.
Hey. Beautiful. Penumbra will do like a curtsy and just like Penumbra of the Eclipse.
I'll walk forward, deep bow. He goes, Saevel Ilmar, the Order of the Scribes, at your service.
I am Renford Vallejo of Waterdeep.
Oh, Elastiana, just the honey of the Misty.
Yes, again.
I didn't know where we're from. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh.
Cephas will do us like a soldier's salute in a way, or like a hand over his chest and say, Sir Cephas of the Iron Bastion.
Fletch will start like patting Umbra on the shoulder, like pointing to like all of them, like excitedly.
She like tries to also calm you down and just nodding, yes. Giving you a thumbs up, you're doing great.
And at this point, Elia would also, like, from behind you, she would take her dragon form and fly up to one of the nearby pedestals.
Fletch will like, oh my god!
She
did the thing! She did the thing! I apologize. I don't think there's any calming her down. But matters afoot. If you would like to pick a name, we will be honored. From those, they're very indecisive on that. For the time being, at least.
For now, we will just call you the Adventurers.
That's just fine. And we are honored to be addressed by one such as yourself.
So as we've made it aware, we've brought you here to this meeting and understand that you are not nominal leaders of any of the factions, but we have heard of your actions and how they have set the course of the battle against what the cult seeks to do to raise the the abomination known as Tiamat.
Yes. Even though we are not any leaders, I'm sure each and every single one here has great influence among their own race. Even recently, they have done said actions that might even cater more favor for each and every single one of them. Some of them might even look at them as leaders in their own right, but they are starting a guild, from what I'm told by them, to do good within this realm. Against Tiamat is definitely at the forefront of that list on preventing a return, and if return is said to come back, they will be at the forefront fighting stalwart of this realm. They want to protect all things beautiful that it has to offer. We hope that we can garner your favor and that we can come to an alliance, one that's lasts way past this threat, that we will make it through, and hopefully together for a better future together.
And
Is
then,
there
go ahead.
is there anything that we can do to help in favorable terms for more trust, as we have made many mistakes in the past and we will hopefully avoid those in the future? Is there anything that we can do to help secure said alliance? And I don't want to use alliance because it seems temporary. I want to form something new.
So I assume you're speaking to the Gold Dragon in particular right now.
Yes.
So he responds that I understand where your heart is, and I know that it is not yourself that has done us the great damage. But if you can convince your king, this Melandrock, to give us a formal apology of what he has done, the abomination of the Draker Age.
That I can guarantee. We have means that a formal apology. Do you want him to come before you? Or how do you want this formal apology?
I leave that up to you and your king. I am putting my trust in you.
I am very honored to have your trust in any form. Jill will look to the others. Please, we are not just doing one favor. Each and every one of you, I ask individually, what is it that we can do to gain your trust?
All right, who would you pick a dragon type to direct towards next, and I'll go from there.
I look to the bronze dragon and Jill speak up. I hear that bronze, and please don't let me stonewall you into it, but bronze have a strong sense of justice, and they're enemies of black and greens, the black and green dragons, particularly for land. We have dealt with one called the Emerald Assassin that was destroying all things in nature, was performing all senses of cruelty to those around. Is there anything that we can do for you, Nim? This is in character. Jill nailed. Yeah, Jill nailed the name,
right?
but
Yeah.
out of character.
Yeah. So the bronze dragon speaks up and goes, I am well aware of your plight and what you seek. As the bronze dragons are known to carry the image of Bahamut, we strive to be good in our own nature. We've already known well and been aware of your so-called factions, and we've already decided to be on your side from the get-go. So they already start out as friendly.
Jill will give a great deep bow. Then we will try everything in our power to assure you that you have not made the wrong choice.
In fact, in the lore of Nemir, he is already allied with Lady Silvermane of Waterdeep.
Oh. On behalf of Waterdeep, I thank you.
On behalf of the realm, we thank you. We'll look to the brass dragon.
Okay.
Is it Illithura?
Mm-hmm.
Illithura, have you had many great conversation with our kind? If not, I would love some time to be able to talk with you. Is there anything that we can perform to gain your trust?
If you are truly going after the cult of dragons, and if they truly have these dragon masks that they have rumored of, any masks that you get with your possession, I ask that you give to us to properly dispose of.
Joe will look to Fletch or Lustriana, and Fletch would speak up. I even with sentimental value that on one of them, I will gladly hand it over. If I could just give you a hug when I do it, please.
Man, what is happening to Fletch right now?
Who
I-
is this person?
I love dragons.
They kind of pause for a moment. I mean, as long as the masks are taken out of the hands of those who could misuse them, I'm sure a hug can be arranged.
She would like start jumping up and down.
Yes.
Yeah. Fletch, please calm down. Yes, we can get those dragon masks. They are particularly hard to come by from what I've told, that if you kill the worm speaker, they teleport away. So just to let you know, if you come across a worm speaker, keep them alive until you secure the mask itself.
Oops.
All right.
Elia,
So I will let you guys know that each of these, what they call a concession or request, increases their standing by 2 points instead of just 1. There are multiple different things you could do, like offer them gold items, things like that, that only increase it by 1.
mm-hmm. Elia, is there anything that we can perform for you? We know you've been in Waterdeep, but that doesn't necessarily mean we have an allegiance with you. You could be gaining information to make a correct decision. Is there anything that we can do to secure your alliance, Elia?
Well, and then she tells you more about why she hates the dwarves. She knows that the skin of her slain sister was used to make armor for the dwarf lord who slew her, and she explains that the current ambassador Anvil wears her sister as an armor, and requests that he make an apology on behalf of all dwarves for the wrongful death of her kind in the dragon moots, the hunt of dragons.
The dragon moots and hunt of dragons?
The hunt is called the dragon moots.
Okay. Fletch will stop bouncing. I don't like people hunting for fun or anything. Jill will speak back up. That is a tragedy indeed. One needs to learn how to live within nature in harmony and be a symbiotic thing and not a parasite, and that was a very parasitic thing that they did. I will look into making I will look into that situation to have the ambassador make a formal apology for all the hunts and not just that particular one. We got gold, bronze, brass. Which one am I missing? Copper?
Yeah.
Yeah, copper.
Tasmicala.
Tasmicala? Please tell us, what is it that we need to do to gain your trust?
So she kind of looks at the one human. I guess Evan is or Renford's the only human, or is he half?
He's half.
Okay, so I guess you don't have any actual humans, but she explains that she is fond of humans and has spent a great deal of time living amongst them. She has her own reservations against supporting the factions. She explains that her lair and horde have been the target of cunning thieves and fast-talking swindlers on multiple occasions. And she explains that betrayal must be a humanoid trait. She fears what might happen if one or more of the factions might decide to take the side of the chromatic dragons instead and turn loyal to Tiamat. She explains that there was once a mighty sword that was once part of her horde that was stolen a while back. She explains her mistrust on anyone who deals with stealing and shady business. So she also.
Oh fuck.
So I will let you guys know that she also becomes unfriendly to anyone who has a shady dealing, such as rogues or bards.
Oh crap! Like Penumbra's ears immediately point down her side. Oh shit!
Yeah. Renford takes a step forward. Says, "It is very true in the hearts of humans and many humanoids. Evil can strike us at any point, and we must be strong and vigilant against that. I think we can do our best to recover that weapon, and if any of our factions do turn that way and lose their way, we'll stand against them."
What did said sword look like?
All right, Brawley, where's your sword at?
Cephas has it.
Okay.
Cephas has
it. Yeah. I gave it to him. But I thought that the dragon, or somebody was asking the dragons, not me.
Yeah, but basically that was
Jill.
confirmation that it was the sword that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, the module literally says pick one magic item owned by a member of the party and which was found during the previous adventure. That item turns out to have once belonged to this dragon.
Oh, cool. Well, there we go.
Which also states, because the fact that the sword kind of matches, is It turns out to once belong to Tasmakella and was once part of a horde she took from an ancient black dragon that she defeated.
Lol.
So it's very fitting.
Cephas will step forward with the sword, and as I'm assuming the dragon explained what the sword looked like, and Cephas will present the sword and say, "These brave adventurers retrieved the sword from one of the worm speakers that had it, and now it has found its owner."
And you gotta see this like gigantic dragon claw come up and just like scoop it up.
Yep, he just places it on the claw.
Fletch resists the urge to like hug the hand and go up with it.
just jump on it.
Yeah. But she will whisper over to Zamrakar. Are you okay with giving up your sword?
I'm gonna kind of look at the dragons and be like, if I could get another weapon.
So funny you say that. Part of getting them on your side is one of the things that they do give you is is a choice between magic items from their own personal hoard.
Oh,
so
A sword that instantly slays Tiamat. Go.
Sword of dragon slaying. Say sword of dragon slaying.
Well, the modular says that the items usually either be a set of 3 arrows of dragon slaying or an armor of resist lightning, but that I can come up with my own. So I'm going to go ahead and come up with, being that Zamrakar still has the crusher feat that he hardly ever gets to use
because of the sword.
Because of the sword. I'm going to go ahead and give you a magic +1 mace, but I'm still working on what that mace does.
Sweet. Okay.
The opposite. He does radiant damage set in necrotic.
Yep, there we go.
There we go.
Mace of Resplendence. And that is the very sword, Tasmakella.
Indeed, it is.
It's got something weird in it. That's all I'm gonna say.
I wonder
would
if it's the black dragon that
say-
they defeated.
I would say that Zamrakar, when he's saying that something weird is in it, he mentioned that he had a vision that they were coming for them.
A black dragonborn.
Well,
Now,
then,
he's not intimidating, but the dragon voice was.
well, even more of a reason for us to have it. If this
What's that?
draws our enemy closer to us, then it is a great boon to have on our side.
We can make a trap. You hear Fletch speak up. You see like Jill rush over and covers Fletch's mouth. But it's like he's a
What fortune that we had it with us. It must be fate.
I was just trying to let him know that he's a bitch. I gotta get out of my face. I gotta cover my mouth. Fletch, this isn't the time for any outbursts.
So I haven't been keeping the best track of their current standing, because I know some of them start with unfriendly, but you've gone up to 2. The goal is to get at least 3 of them to friendly.
Because
Can we insight check to see who's not feeling it?
because Gold Dragon is we need to get the Elf King to apologize, so he's kind of neutral at the moment. The Silver Dragon, which has been hanging out with us, but still is wanting an apology and for us to return the Dwarf armor, so that's also kind of neutral.
Yeah, so you're correct, because if they start out as unfriendly, they go from unfriendly, cautious, neutral to friendly. So you went up 2 from unfriendly, so they're currently at neutral from unfriendly.
The brass dragon is asking for the masks, but we don't currently have any, so we can't present him with anything. So I don't know if that's
Well, the promise in general is
we'll give him so that's neutral.
Over time.
Bronze
that was
dragon.
Jill's insight. Just to give you a heads up.
Yeah. Bronze dragon was already friendly, correct? And already have an alliance with Waterdeep, so that one's already immediately friendly. And then the copper dragon, which we just gave the sword to, and yeah.
And the brass dragon started off as neutral, so you got him friendly.
So there's
so far you're 2 out of 3 requirements.
Yeah. And the other ones will be missions, I take it, because we have to go complete those.
Well, you've made the promises, which is enough to get them 2 points. Now you need to try to sweeten the deal to get 1 more point of trust.
Out of game question, because I know the armor was mentioned. She asked for an apology. Did she also ask for the armor specifically?
Yeah, I believe so. I thought she did.
You mean the sword?
No, the armor made out of the silver dragon.
Made out of her.
The sister.
Yeah. It didn't say anything about like wanting the armor in particular, but I would say that'd probably be something that you can offer.
Oh, definitely is.
Yeah, because
we're going for broke. Like we get an apology,
right?
And we're going to get the armor.
Yeah, I thought it was the dwarves apologizing and returning the armor.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah,
it was just it
was just the apology.
The apologies were
Gotcha.
Oh, I guess it does say demands the remains returned.
Yeah,
okay.
And then the apology. So yeah, that is part of the promise.
Okay, got it.
So yeah, so far you have 2 out of the 3. So you need to figure out what you're going to do to tip the favor of the others.
Can I still try that insight check to see what if any clues on that front?
I just natural 20'd it.
Right.
But let's see if Renford can also natural 20.
Okay.
I guess 2 separate. No.
And Jill looks at him. Stay in your lane, Renford.
Damn.
Let the grown folks talk.
So I would like whoever's proficient in nature to make a nature check of knowledge of dragons.
Well, shit. No, Renford.
Despite the oath to the Asians, that's not what I picked up.
Damn.
Not proficient in nature. Nope.
Nope.
I don't think anyone is, right?
Nobody is.
Right.
Negative.
Who wants to make the roll?
Okay, I'm not proficient, but I have a +4 in nature.
That's the same.
Otherwise, I would allow, I guess, a history as well.
Oh,
that I am proficient in.
So. That's also a +4 for you. So you probably be better off.
All right, I shall do history check. All right.
So you know through history that dragons are known to have a bit of greed on their side. That a lot of pacts and bonds with dragons have been through the act of giving something up.
Give me 1 second to check Fletcher's sheet.
There's a way for Saevel to convey that information to us.
Psst.
Bribery.
Just looking for something like it's like worth something.
I think Renford's gonna step forward again.
So I guess if you were, I'll go ahead and give this to you guys. I guess during the questions and talking with Elia, that she would say that when giving a dragon treasure, no amount is too small, even to the basic copper is valued in the eyes of a dragon.
I'm gonna have a Renford. He's got the long sword, the original one, the +1.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna say, as a token of our future promise, I'd like to offer you this tribute. He presents the long sword +1.
Fletch will be like, just hold up a hand and go inside her ring real quick. And she's going for like a couple of minutes, and she kind of pops back out, and she's holding the golden breastplate armor that she had. Which is, and
Okay.
I want to offer two things. Give me 1 second. Ever-changing weapon is on. She will offer the golden breastplate. Damn, I don't want to get rid of that thing though.
And what else?
I'm thinking about
Let's see
the
if I-
flask, but
Oh. What a fucking journey that thing has been on. Fucking hell,
yeah, let's
dude.
go. Let's go full circle with it.
Holy
So,
shit, Vulcus is gonna be like, "Where's my flask?" Oh, it's a ancient dragon hoard now. What?
Yeah.
Good luck
She's gonna
getting it
offer up
back,
the
nerd.
yeah. She's gonna offer up a golden breastplate and then the flask, for that one.
All right.
It's besides offering stuff that's going to help us succeed in these promises and living, these do mean a lot to me.
So you see, I'm gonna pick a random one. I'm gonna say the male brass dragon like picks up the flask within 2 claws, and then just like starts pouring in his mouth and go, "Oh, this is freaking great! It's endless."
Holy shit.
She would smile at that. She would go from like sad to like really happy.
We should really message the original player of that. Tell him where the fuck his flask ended up. By
You
the
can
way,
also like shoot it out, if you wanted to, but yeah.
yeah, just geysers into his. This is a normal drink to him.
And then all of a
Drinking out
sudden
of
you see his fire sac start glowing as he lets out a burp, and you just see this geyser of fire into the sky.
Did you like it?
Oh my god. I've never seen Fletch fangirl so hard before.
And then a couple moments later, you hear, "It was great, but I think there's like 4 of you now."
Oh my god.
I didn't cast mirror image yet.
I was gonna say, cast mirror image.
How there's 8 of you. Wait, 16.
And you can see he's kind of like swaying back and forth a bit.
That was fast.
Wait.
Is it deity's like was enchanted by a deity or something, I think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Could get you like really drunk.
Got a divine flavor.
You got off lucky.
So I'll step forward at this point. And can we say like during those, like, would it have been possible during that flight on the way over here to have already copied those 2 scrolls that Fletch gave me?
Yeah, that's pretty simple. So I guess I failed to kind of roleplay it out because the dragon wouldn't have like flown straight through 2 days straight. So you would have like
Taking breaks.
Camp and stuff,
yeah.
You stopped at the Motel 6, gotcha. So, I guess real quick, let me add those on before I forget. It was charm person and
Whole person.
Whole person. Okay. I'll just write that down real quick.
Level 1 charm person, level 2 hold person.
So I'll step forward. And I will place these 2 scrolls, and I'll go. On my person, I don't carry that many of items such as these. But in addition to this, being of the order of the scribes, I am a man of information, connected with people who can get information. If it would help win your favor currently, if you need any of the services from the Order of the Scribe, we are at your service. We can get you information on anything you may not currently know.
And you can see they respond very well. We might very well take you up on that offer.
Thank you very kindly. To give a deep bow. And I step back into my place.
Fletch will lean over to you. Your knees are shaking.
So are yours.
Mines are with this sight.
All right, so you currently have enough favor between all of them to succeed in this chapter, unless there's anything else you guys would like to do.
Excuse me, I'm gonna be Jill will speak up. I'm gonna be a little uncouth at the moment, and she's like starts trying to drag Fletch out as she's fangirling. She's a little over herself right now. If you're resplendent, I don't want to end early or anything. It just I fear if she's here any longer, she will go up and hug each and every single one of you.
I guess I failed to do one thing. One of the dragons, I guess, would look at Renford, I guess. You look like the holy type there, half-elf.
I do consider myself a student of the gods.
One of the things we might very well ask of you is, I'm sure you're aware of the many temples to Bahamut.
I am, yes.
Well, one of the unfortunate things that the cult has done is vandalized and violated some of the temples. Perhaps we can ask of your aid in consecrating one of the major monasteries to Bahamut.
It would be my honor to do so.
That is one of the extra promises in the module that you can do.
Is there some sort of like knowledge or religion take? Is there some sort of like holy saying or expression associated with the Bahamut faith?
DM does not know the answer.
There probably is.
I would like, I was gonna make a check to see if I could just do a quote Bahamut saying or something like that, basically. relevant to the situation.
Sure.
Fletch
I
tries her
guess make a
best.
religion check.
Okay.
Nice.
The answer is yes.
Cool. Yeah, so Renford says, like, the part of the mantra.
So before we get to the end of the council, I need to take a restroom break. So
Gotcha.
we'll take a short break.
Yeah, no problem. Did Fletch tell you that she likes dragons?
That's funny.
Really? It wasn't clear. Be right back.
As long as they're not assholes trying to murder her, she loves dragons.
Yeah. That's to say, this is the first time we've met dragons that aren't trying to murder us.
Mhm. Besides Frost and Eli. I wonder which one was talking about we were snacks.
I was about to ask that too. I'm curious. I'm assuming the I was gonna say the copper one, but
It would either be
the bronze or
copper
brass.
or probably be brass. Because brass like to hang out with people. Bronze, they're almost like paladin type, I guess you could say.
Gotcha.
Same thing with golds, I think.
Man, if it was the copper one, we'd be screwed. Hates thieves. They're like, well, shit.
Oops.
Yeah, just gotta shut my mouth after that.
Yeah.
Here's a flask, I stole it.
Yeah, exactly.
I also offered up the breastplate. I stole it.
So, yeah, all that shit was stolen. Oh man. Yeah, to be fair, all of our shit is just like all adventurers shit is technically stolen.
Yeah.
Because either we kill them and take their shit, or we steal it off of them.
Mm-hmm.
I am back. What did I miss?
We're just curious which dragon is the one who called us a snack.
Oh, that would have been looking at my notes. Nymir.
Oh, okay, cool.
Bronze, yeah. Oh, that was actually the bronze.
Yep.
So the bronze is attracted to humanoids or something?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Putting that in our notes. Called us a snack. But Cephas would have also probably said something similar that Saevel said, except extending the keeps assistance and if they have any specific missions or anything like that. And all of them are welcome to visit, such as the Silver Dragon has. Also mentioning because we decided the keep's name was the Dragon's Roost, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, so then dropping the name of the keep and stuff.
And they kind of give a chuckle at the whole fact that you've had a dragon staying at your castle and might have many more.
But it's just, I love Frost, and I would love for each and every single one of you to visit. It'd be very nice.
And I kind of give another chuckle. I think you might need a bigger castle.
We shall expand the walls.
There's a fucking party going on the side of Waterdeep, and it's just dragons going, chilling, hanging out.
Frost is gonna be our bouncer.
Yeah.
This neighborhood was fine until they moved in.
Now they're just bringing ancient dragons and shit. I'm assuming that some of them have human forms as well, so. Or, yeah, humanoid forms. In either case.
As you played Citadel DLC on Mass Effect?
Yeah.
You know how Grunt was being the bouncer?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I was one Frost exactly like that.
Okay, but they're a little wild.
No, I'm imagining everyone doing that dancing animation from
Oh.
that DLC.
I was gonna say, because we did the party, right, Zane? Or I showed you the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You showed me the part. Show me the whole thing, actually.
Almost the whole thing. I still need to show you like the side parts where it's just like the individual
gotcha.
character hangouts.
Gotcha.
So he hasn't seen what happened to Grunt.
Grunt's birthday party. Amazing.
Yep, Grunt's birthday party. Trying to remember another good one that was like in one of those. Oh, Zaid's claw machine. I bet it was a Solarian that made this stupid fucking game.
Where the heck is it?
Let's see. And Penumbra's been on her own side mission throughout this. This is for Saevel.
Is it 23 all the time?
I guess I'm just rolling under 10s this whole time.
Okay.
So yeah, it's because of the whatchamacallit,
reliable talent.
Reliable talent.
Yeah. Jill watches you again.
This is again. That's the second one on Saevel. All right, Renford's turn.
What are you doing?
Oh.
All right, there's another one. Ooh, you can't tell that one. You'll never find that one. Penumbra's has been slowly braiding everybody's hair.
Oh.
Secretly. Because no way in hell she's gonna talk like politics with ancient dragons. So this is her side mission. Let's see, Cephas. Nice.
Works that everyone has long hair.
Yep, I know, right? No, the hardest one. Fuck. She just squints
Does she
her
have
eye.
hair long enough to braid?
Jill?
Yeah, I thought Jill's character token had short hair.
Jill's hair is in a bun right now.
Oh.
I see. That's what makes
so
it extra hard. Yeah. All right. Second try. Fuck. Another 11. Third attempt. Nice. Got one. And fourth attempt. Nice.
I don't know how to do. Oh.
Damn it!
So are we all back now?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So in the conclusion of this, they tell you that you have convinced them to join you and ally with your races, and explain that with gaining them, you also gain their forces. So you will be given access to a variety of dragons of their type,
Well,
and
shit.
that if there's anywhere that you would like to position or task them, now would be the time to come up with that plan. So I'm going to go ahead and move you guys to the world map, and I'd like to have you guys tell me where and what you would like the dragons to do as part of a planned defense/offense.
All right, scorched earth policy. Just burn everything. There's no sword ghost in it. No, I'm kidding.
Because we know everything leads to the Well of Dragons, so we're gonna need a couple dragons for the final, push on the Well of Dragons. I'm assuming that's where we're finally headed.
And Fletch will speak up. Can someone guard my home from retaliation, please?
True.
The Miss Woods.
Yeah.
They're the three big cities.
Okay. So I don't remember exactly where I found the information, but there's actually a thing where it says what each different location where you can designate where and what they do. Essentially, if you are to designate an area, each dragon covers a circumference of 100 mile radius. So if you pick a town, they protect everything within that 100 miles.
Oh man.
Damn.
So if we get Dagger Fort, that will cover the Misty Woods plus Waterdeep, I think. And maybe possibly Succumber. Maybe it's close, I don't know.
Oh, my home be on fire, and that's the closest one to the Wall Dragon. The closest major city to the Wall Dragon.
Yeah. Baldur's Gate.
I just realized Greenest is like right below it too. Because are the individual dragons going to protect it, or they're sending like an adult
They're sending
gold
their
dragon or something?
lower.
And how many of those is there?
Gosh dang it, where is that information? I lost it.
I'm assuming for now is just like one of each is what I'm guessing. So like 5 dragons currently until we learn if they're giving more.
Maybe it's in here.
I wonder if we should have our forces meet at Greenest to go to the Well of Dragons and end it where it all started.
Are we trying? I think we have the missions before that, though, don't we?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but it's just like because I guess that's like the meeting place for the final attack, is what I'm suggesting.
You can have the dragons in one area, then move them when we're finally ready.
Here is the information I'm looking for. All right. So after your guys' meetings with the dragon and everything, Elia agrees to take you guys back to Waterdeep to speak with the humanoid council about the events and to plan where and when the dragons shall be of assistance. Upon arriving back in Waterdeep, all the delegates are impressed that the party has gained the support of the metallic dragons, even if their own faction was asked to make a concession. The good dragons are wise and just creatures, and their acceptance of the party greatly boosts the adventure's standing in everyone's eyes. King Melandrock is furious that the characters agreed to an apology for the Draco Rage. He makes
we got something for that.
But he makes the apology because his honor demands it. But he resents you for forcing his hand.
Oh, he's gonna resent even more.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah. And then Ambassador Conrad Braunanvil is singularly unhappy of the concession was made in response to the dragon moots of the dwarf. He claims the traditions of the dragon moot saved many lives in their time, and the fact that one metallic dragon was injured indicates that it was probably misbehaving, and the dwarves have no patience for tolerating misbehaving dragons, no matter what their color is.
Yeah, nah. He's gonna apologize.
Yes, okay. You can't even make a fake apology.
We could, but he's going to apologize.
And he's got the armor, so.
Even if one dragon doesn't
Oh
like
no,
the
I'm
fact
saying
that we
he
steal.
can't even half-ass it.
Yeah, fair.
So I will remind you guys that there is a scorecard. So for those two individuals, your score did go down, but then you also gained score with the dragons. So it's lose some, win some.
Well, I don't think King Meldrock can breathe fire, so...
I was gonna say, I would prefer the ancient dragon's assistance over some pissy
there
king.
might be there might be, I don't know, depends, because Jill was 100%
shit, yeah.
going to leverage some things.
Yeah.
So as an effect of the way in which the adventurers have impressed the Dragon Council, it now falls to them to allocate the dragons that have pledged their service to the factions. Dragons allocated to a delegate of the Lord's Alliance are assigned to protect the capital city of the delegate's territory. A dragon assigned to the Harpers will be used for intelligence gathering. The Order of the Gauntlet sends any dragons to the city of Elturel, while the Emerald Enclave sends dragons to guard the ancient treant known as the Grandfather Tree. The party can also distribute the dragons to Pacific regions. In such a scenario, the dragon protects a 100-mile radius area around the point where it is assigned, which stops draconic raids in that area. So it is up to you guys to decide where you would like to put them.
Fletch would definitely say Misty Woods. My mind will be a lot more at ease, and I can focus on the task at hand if I knew the cultist fuckers would stop messing with my home. Please.
Cephas will also ask the same.
So they send a bronze dragon to fly up ahead to patrol the area, letting the nearby towns know.
How many dragons do we have?
Yes.
So
I mean, if so, great.
yeah.
I
So
think
I'm
just
gonna
5.
so I'm gonna actually put it as like there's two volunteers from each faction of dragons. So you actually
Gotcha. So 10.
got 10 of them.
Okay.
And then how many of them were already assigned to a specific place? Because it was the Great
that is
Treant and something else, right?
I say that's completely up to you where you want to assign them. Those are just some of the things that the module suggests. If you
Gotcha.
to give one for each faction.
I'd like to know more about the tree, and this is the first I've heard of that a game. The grandfather, as you called him.
The grandfather tree.
Yeah, like he sounds important, but I don't know why.
So the grandfather tree was in Arakhor, an elder form of treant which appeared as a monstrously large, gnarled oak tree located deep in the heart of the high forest. So from Waterdeep, there's the high forest. So it's like within probably somewhere near the Star Mountains. The grandfather tree stood over 350 feet tall and had a base measuring 50 feet in diameter. Around the tree were 2 rings of raised earth. The innermost ring had 4 normal-sized oak trees, healthy and mature, growing out of it. These trees marked the corners around its base and acted as monolithic boundary marks for the inner cairn. Beneath the outer ring, the bones of long-dead barbarians lay buried, most of them belonging to members of the Tree Ghost tribe. Before the Tree Ghost tribe settled near the tree, there were a number of totem poles around it that had belonged to the Blue Bear tribe.
I guess specifically my question was like the tree do? Like, why is it considered important in the current sense?
So being a like main guardian of like nature, that's why the Emerald Enclave holds it so dear. It has many natural and magical wards protecting it from evil. Effects include negating any detection or location magic trained on anyone within a 100-yard radius, negating the use of teleportation and gating magic.
So to destroy it, you would have to actually send somebody, like a force, to eliminate it. So having a dragon there to protect it is not a bad idea.
It sounds already super well fortified, but
well, that's the thing is like it basically you can't sneak into it basically, but you would have to send a dragon or a force to destroy it. So if it's unprotected by physical shit, it's it's just gonna get wiped out.
Yeah, it's still vulnerable. Yeah.
Okay.
So if we send a dragon there, at least it's covers its only weakness, which is a straight front attack.
I see.
I would definitely like the grandfather tree to be protected as well.
So that's 3 so far out of 10.
So was it Misty Woods, grandfather tree? I would say Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate. Silvery Moon or Silver Moon? Neverwinter. Do you think we'll meet in Parnas, or where do you think we're going to launch this attack on the Well of Dragons from?
Parnas
'Cause-
is pretty far away from the Well of Dragons.
I know we were already at Parnas.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about like eventually.
No, we're trying to figure someplace to launch the attack. Is Scorn Nubel a big city? Cornabel? I'll take it any big dot, right?
Alright, well, let me just peel back the fourth wall here and figure out where would be a good place to start chapter 17.
Possible starting points for the attack. Because I'm assuming either the dragons or the council would tell us, like, hey,
Yeah.
this is where the enemy's held, so parking our shit right next to it would be a good idea, at least for sending our forces.
Mm-hmm. There was also the option of sending them to various factions as well. Just throwing it out there.
Trust no faction.
Plus, would be all about the intelligence gathering faction.
He's all about the revenge.
Faction.
The revenge faction.
Alright.
Jill is about intelligence gathering. Fletch is if you would have Jill collecting the info, being a spy, telling where to hit, Fletch will essentially be the quote unquote muscle to get it done.
Gotcha.
She can still collect information. I mean, she's up from nowhere near as proficient as Jill is.
So, for the final march, you do literally leave from the last council to battle, so you would be from Waterdeep. It's just would depend on where you would like to stop along the way, I guess.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to secure where we're going as well. So like Waterdeep, Dragon Spear, Horn Noble, and then Well of Dragons possibly.
Yeah.
Basically following trade way down there and then attacking from there.
Yeah, but we also want the major cities protected as well. The giants were in the mountains up over here.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they'll fly that castle and strike.
They're actually in the mountains lower in the Grey Peak Mountains.
Okay. So they'll fly their castle and strike. We'll be striking from the left or west, north, then much to the south. But also there's a shit ton of mountains. So yeah, west and north is probably only places we can strike from.
I mean, if we're attacking with the dragons, I assume they can fly. Do you have like armies as well? Is that like a thing?
Mm-hmm.
It is. Okay.
Battle.
Oh. I love it if we Saevel could like set up a teleportation circle like nearby, so we just like roll up with the entire army.
If only.
Are you talking about
Surprise, motherfucker.
in game?
Yeah, in game.
On your left.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, so each faction offers their own amount of forces depending on the amount of favor you gain by the started the war.
I think we're not going to go deep into the talking back to the council, the humanoid council.
Hang on.
Unless we want to get that dwarf to apologize.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause that's happening. Jill would probably also leverage some of the information that we gain about Melindrock's son being a part of the cult and leverage that against them.
I guess Penumbra would have handed her his journal.
Yeah, and if we needed to go, you know.
Yeah, I don't think I really want to get too wrapped up into like the
Politics, yeah.
politic councils. Like the third council, I guess to note, the third council features another new face to the council. Even though I believe like right at the beginning, I threw all the NPCs for the council right off into the room, and the tiefling Rian Nightshade joins in the third council and is introduced as a special advisor to Lord Neverember.
Yeah, just for that, I mean, Jillenif is definitely going to go there and incite the hell out of everyone in this council.
Well, with Jonas' background checks and spy network, you would probably learn that the tiefling Rian Nightshade is actually secretly the Zentarum, delegate sent from the Zentarum.
What is the Zentarum?
Basically, the D&D version of the Mafia.
Oh. They're kind of like, they call themselves like the necessary evil, right? It's kind of like their thing.
Yeah.
I just can't wait for the leader to get like audited by the equivalent of the IRS and then die in prison for syphilis.
Saevel's on it.
Got him.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that Saevel?
One second, I gotta put my ice cream away.
Finally, my time to shine. Cracks knuckles.
Objection.
You were late on your taxes, sir.
I just had
I'm gonna
to
have take you in.
I just had to step out of my chair to put my ice cream away.
Rub it in, why don't you?
It'd be really hard to lie to Jill.
And I guess at the also at the third session, I guess at the moment of it, information comes to you guys revealing that a senior member of the Cult of Dragons seeks to defect from the cult, and that the cultist is offering up one of the dragon masks as part of a plea for aid in it is apparent that though the offer could be a trap, the council delegates believe that the risk is worth it, that the defector is holed up in a fortress known as Zonthal's Tower and has been recently has been taken over by the cult.
Say no more. You said fortress, and yeah, we're here for it.
Yeah. They give this task to you because they believe a small team has a better chance to successfully infiltrate the tower than a large force.
When you say infiltrate, you really mean retrieve the person and leave a trail of dead bodies behind, right?
Man.
Or we have disguises.
Leave everyone dead, and that's considered stealth.
And they look at the council at you guys, aware of your reputation.
Renford just sighs.
What is that supposed to mean?
I believe you understand.
Can we at least not alert them in case they try to take him hostage?
Umber, how many people have we alerted that we left dead?
Just like, thanks. None.
So that's essentially chapter 15.
Oh. Rescue.
Infiltrate the shit out of this. Dragon Mask. Get lost in said fortress because we will explore every single corner as we walk there.
Which, by the way, if I'm continuing to go off the level per chapter, you guys level up again.
Oh, dang.
Easy
That was
peasy,
quick.
lemon squeezy.
Yeah, that chapter is literally just nothing but talking to the dragons.
Yeah.
Cool.
Gain XP from talking noise. You'll see airflow around. Kind of looks like Fletch is in a steady breeze, but a slow motion breeze constantly now. But there's no wind actually flowing around her. But it looks like there is.
Nice.
Let's see what happens.
You know, I'm about to say, what the fuck, a D10? Is that your
For
first level
once.
fighter?
The second level fighter.
Finally, I
shit.
roll above average.
He rolled max.
So, Umber, welcome to the 100 plus HP club.
I finally made it.
Oh man, I get a 4th level spell slot.
Nice.
Oh.
I get action surge.
Bigger.
Oh, that's your second level into fighter?
Yep. That's my second
Nice.
level.
So are you guys 13 or 14 now?
13.
Well,
Unless
13.
you want us to be 14.
No, because I got 2 more attacks for chapter 13 to reach level 14.
So yeah, we just need
Oh,
to get
yeah.
attacked. I'm assuming we're gonna go to the either if it's an attack on the keep. I'm assuming we're gonna go back because one, we need to drop off all of the shit that are all our loot and dragon parts and get enchantments and shit and upgrades.
Enchantment.
Yeah.
Ooh, my ability score improved.
Enchantment?
Or sorry, my
Proficiency bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all get a +5.
Oh,
I
shit.
I
Even better
only-
with the arrows now.
I only get stronger.
More damage from my spells.
Nice.
Oh, man, I got a plus 13 to my range attacks now.
Well, it won't be right now, like to the guild hall that you're going to be attacked, because it says for the second attack, I'm supposed to plan it to a point where you are not at your strongest or well prepared. When you're scattered, your spells and you're depleted from previous fights.
Bring it.
Good luck.
Good luck. We're never at our
I live in-
weakest.
I fight by the short rest. So,
That's when I say you get ready to have a short rest, and your short rest gets interrupted.
so we're not 13, right? Or we are 13.
We are 13.
Okay.
It's not 14.
To get a 14, it's
Yeah.
it's we have to those 2 attacks or whatever.
Yeah, you have to finish chapter 13 to get level 14.
What was the average again on? I take average if it's below, right?
Yours is a D10. It's 6.
Yeah.
It's
Okay, so I get.
You get
This
6
one
if you rolled
is-
below.
Yeah. All right, so
Fletch.
6 plus 2.
Yep.
Nope.
Need to see. Make sure that I
Let's see, level 6. Oh, yeah.
do be cool for warlocks if I remember right.
Oh, 100%.
Because yeah, that's their subclass bonus thing.
Uh-huh. I can fly. Advantage.
I was gonna say,
And I
Genie
gain
stuff gives you fly speed now, or what?
yeah, as a bonus action I
Damn.
can fly.
What? Oh god.
bonus action?
Cast darkness on himself and then just fly. Be
I
shadow of
I
death.
can fly.
Fletch just turns into an AC 130.
So, Kenny, you said we do or do not get a short rest. You're saying something about that?
Well, they were talking about
When we're at our weakest for the second attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
So
yeah,
we still
that's
get like
basically when he's going to plan on attacking us, is when we take a short rest and we're trying to get our shit back.
okay. So with we're leveling up. We're functionally long resting. I get my spell slots back.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, I'm
Oh man, I
assuming,
need a good gift.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I only get it from Fighter is the action surge, so yeah, cool. My god, I have so many features.
Been a long time since the little town of Greenest.
Yep.
Just like go back and check and see how they doing.
I was gonna say is like if we send, because I'm assuming there's like smaller villages around it, so having a dragon there wouldn't be a bad idea. And then also like there's probably some people itching for a fight, considering they were initially attacked by the dragon cult. So possibly new
stones, Kenny,
recruitments.
now.
We want you.
Yeah, basically. It's just Cephas's face.
This one's gonna have to do for now. Until I can
Ooh.
think of something else.
Oh. All right.
You're right there.
I was reading the description for stone skin, and then I saw the material cost.
Oh, so you're telling me we need to get into actual regions?
Yeah, I mean, it just says diamond dust, so I would have diamond dust to do this.
Another spell, 3rd level.
I'm assuming Cephas and like anything at the keep could get those components for you, because I think we've gotten a good amount of shit from there.
Unless you're saying you want to do shopping episode.
I know, yeah. I mean, that's practically what the next week's thing is going to be, because I'm going to have to go through like a bunch of possible upgrades and shit. Because I've already sent some ideas to you, Kenny. So, because I'm definitely getting the poison, or the poison trinket thing.
I want Thunderstep.
I'm trying to remember how many scales we used for one of Penumbra's things, for the lightning one.
Well, I guess going back to the how the council was saying they got word, there's an actual note that is delivered during the council from this individual by the name of Iskander. It reads, "You don't know me, but we can help each other out immeasurably. My name is Iskander, and I made a terrible mistake being able to try. The cult's horrifying plans are sure to bring doom to all, but I can stop those plans with your help. Rescue me from the cult's clutches, and I will deliver to you the prize of prizes, the blue dragon mask. Without its seven faces and insurmountable setback in his effort to call Tiamat back to our world. The mask is here in Xanathal's tower, being studied and guarded by only a handful of wizards, including myself. The danger of my treason becoming known grows with every passing day. If I am discovered, I'll surely be killed. Please hurry for the sake of everyone and everything you value.
It's a trap. Should always expect a trap.
Oh, 100%.
It's to be suspected as a trap.
But if we secure our hands on that mask, we can give it over to the dragons to destroy it. Earn one of our promises.
That's true.
So I guess the question lies to you guys on how soon would you like to start off on the next adventure?
Yes.
I guess the question is like, what was the downtime before we got that message, or we just immediately got it?
It arrived by courier during the council.
Gotcha. So we'll probably make a quick stop at the keep, drop our shit off, and then bounce immediately.
Because if he was selling,
the keep, at least just one night.
Look, we don't have time to get all lovey-dovey in there. Okay,
Oh, son of a
we gotta keep
bitch.
going.
Man, coming from Fletch, it's
So hypocritical.
I'm sorry, I take my
But
sex
it's
on the
such
go.
a good burn. Oh, so that's all you've ever Okay, I see.
I would say, guess what Umbra's nickname is. The initials are PP.
oh my
She could
god.
fit within my pocket.
I'm gonna forget that I heard that.
It's up
So
to you to decide what the other P is.
So I just removed Frost as you guys get back to the guild, and it is lonely without him.
Yeah, because he's out in boarding school.
All right.
My morning.
The DM
Morning
took him
hero.
away.
I miss my baby boy.
Getting proper dragon training.
I can't wait till he comes back.
Comes back and leveled up character sheet.
That's like
You
100
better not
years
give him
later.
those stupid haircuts.
Tips.
He upgrades from a adult dragon character sheet to an ancient dragon character sheet.
Damn. Some training.
Hyperbolic time chamber
Yep.
stuff. Let's see. I need to make a new one. Gift. For 10 minutes I can fly. No concentration.
Right.
That's pretty crazy.
So yeah, as far as Zamrakar's new weapon, that'll be a off-session thing that I gotta work on.
No worries.
Oh man, I got.
Hopefully I get to it right away and not forget about doing it. That's my biggest thing. Is like It's like I make plans for something, and it's like, oh, where was that plan going?
No. Would Sprocket have been able to get my upgrade by the time we got back? Because I'm assuming, if you want to roll for it or for your choice, because what was it again? Let me look at our messages. Because you said the repeater was already built in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So either the grappling hook or the second chance one. I'll leave that up to your decision.
So she says that after a couple trials and errors, she managed to get the grappling hook function to work. As you see, like a couple of the wine barrels now have some new holes in them.
No.
I immediately try it out.
Are those grapple hook arrows different than mine?
It's basically just one grapple hook thing, and then just fires it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
As a bonus action, I believe, or oh no, as an action. As an action, secondary fire shoots a grappling hook up to 60 feet as an attack action towards the creature. The creature takes 1d6 on hit and becomes grappled.
She looks at her grass and bow. Look what they have to do to mimic a fraction of our power.
Yeah, exactly. Magic.
So she asks if you'd like a demonstration.
Yep. She would love to try it out.
So you see her like load a bolt with what looks like the tip itself is like got a cut down the center, like it would fracture in two. So when fired, it shoots, and then the tip itself separates into almost like a bola, and then the bola wraps around the target and grapples around the target.
Nice.
She's she's stealthing and following Saevel around.
Hang on, I gotta play these changes real quick. All right, so when we get there, I'm going to just at some point while Penumbra's fucking around with a grappling hook, just say, "Hey Pen, can I borrow the bag of holding for a second?"
She's like on the second-ish floor, like climbing up, and then as you ask that, you just see the bag of holding like fall towards you.
Alright. I catch them like
She gives you thumbs up.
I say, dex check.
Yeah.
Don't worry, nothing can break in a bag of holding. Hopefully.
I was gonna say, Penumbra will also like toss it, like, you know. Oh,
well,
never mind. He catches it like he's a man on a mission. This guy.
I am. Thanks.
Smiler.
You know what? For a natural 20, you catch it opening towards your hand. Your hand goes in, and out comes a rose when you pull it out.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Penumbra thinks, where the fuck did I get a rose? How'd that happen?
Fletch is in the bushes like, shit. He took Umbra's rose. She's supposed to find it. She won't say anything. She's on the mission, though.
There you go. You have a rose.
All right, I'm like thinking about it's like a fucking he like has like an idea. He just puts the rose in his pocket. holds back and makes his way towards his office.
Fletch slowly falling. Oh God.
And first, I look in to see if fucking Ogilvy's already gotten her coffee. She probably has. So, gosh, all right. So he sort of goes up to Dove and be like, "G'day."
Oh, hello there.
I got something fucking nuts.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Some just something we picked up. And kind of lean on a little closer. How would you like to dissect a dragon heart?
That would be very interesting.
And he just smiles and says, "Ogilvy, get me a tablecloth." He goes, "Oh boy, sir."
All right, you guys have a good night.
Have a good one.
Later, y'all.
We'll just continue role playing and BSing.
In short, he just slams the dragon heart down on the table.
Yeah.
Hands her scalpel.
So you watch Saevel pull out this still beating dragon heart.
Oh yeah, that's right, huh? Would have Dove seen a still beating Dragonheart like before?
The fact that it's still beating is very odd.
Yeah, okay. She's just like, fascinating. I wonder why it's still beating.
I hand her a scalpel and goes, "Want to find out?"
Of course. And like helping us out, like you also see like unseen servants, just like, because I guess before you like enter, or as you entered, you would have seen like unseen servants around just helping out. So yeah, just unseen servants also just helping out in this situation as well. So, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'll spend time with her and help her dissect the heart.
Nice. She appreciates the help.
You gave her your heart.
And then she stabbed the shit out of it. Just precisely cut it open. Oh man. I wonder what the hell we could turn. I guess it's the arrows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, I don't think we would have the arrows ready by the time we leave for.
No.
But hey, that's when we get back.
I was gonna say it depends on how long you wait before you leave.
I think we're literally giving everybody the day or the night or something like that, and then we're gonna head out in the morning. I'm assuming.
All right. Well, there's a chance you might get at least one arrow by then.
What was the sleight of hand for?
Trying to think what to slip in his pocket.
Oh no! Perception from Saevel.
I'm not actually looking for it. So
that's true.
Oh, so you guys remember the GIF like I posted like of failing your checks? One was sleight of hand. I actually used that in one of my games where the NPC failed their sleight of hand to pickpocket a mage's pocket, and ended up putting their hand in a pocket dimension and getting sucked inside.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
What a horrible way to go.
Out of the time of seeing Dove kind of be around the keep, was there anything that Fletch picked up on that she was particularly interested in? That Dove was particularly interested in? That's not, cutting open parts.
Yeah. Like, give me an example.
Is there certain books, flowers, something small?
I'm trying to think, because yeah, flowers would possibly be one of them. Yeah, flowers and books, like anything like that. She would have liked the garden that you guys made, so she would have probably seen her visit that, like in her small off times.
Yeah. She probably would have stuffed a few more like fresh picked flowers in your pocket for you. And then just kind of backed up.
Oh, wingman.
What a bro.
Yeah.
My heart was pumping there for a second. I'm like, oh shit, what's she gonna do?
What is she gonna put in my pocket? I'm reach for the rose, and then suddenly it's barbed wire.
Who are you?
She
But
puts
then
the magic item known as an oop stone in your pocket.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know what those do.
She thinks to Umbra, he thinks it is all safe from here. I gotta keep him on his toes. I'm still trying. Oh my god. I'm still trying to decide on one spell that I need to choose. And a gift.
But yeah, good shit.
Torn's gonna go sit down with Jilnith.
I need an office.
Well, this is a lounge. I'm sure we can find a better place for an office.
Yeah, this is kind of like the waiting room or something. But I take it I'm gonna do a lot of paperwork soon.
Unfortunately, let's see if I saw something.
How have they survived?
How long have they survived?
How? No, just how?
That's a good question. They are fairly resilient, and they come up with good ideas on the spot.
Torn would tell Jilnith that there's some fairly decent office space on the second floor of the tower.
Oh yes. Let's see.
Across from the beds, those look like some decent
yeah.
offices.
Yeah. Yeah, that would do. Gotta figure out when we start. I need an assistant. Ogilvy.
Oh my god.
Have you ever felt like you weren't living up to your full potential under certain wings or just misguided?
Damn.
That's a pretty deep question, man. I'm just an intern.
How would you like to be more?
What about an intern?
More than an intern.
Gee, Warlockers.
You can be a senior intern.
Oh my god.
Senior intern?
You will even get your own intern. in turn.
I don't even know how you respond to that. He's never. This dude has never been allowed in charge of like a pet rock. Promising him his own intern.
We can make it happen for you, Ogilvy. Go ahead, sleep on it, think about it. If you wanna live up to your full potential and more, come talk to me tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
She's gonna make this man do her paperwork. Man.
He waddles off.
Be sitting on the chair, and let the hair down, and then oh fuck, man, keeping this shit's gonna be take some time. Oh, back to work. And he puts his hair back up. Gotta keep Jill for the time being.
One of these days, I'm gonna braid her hair without her knowing.
You're like looking out the window, like peeking in,
finding the opportunity
with the grapple hook. Yeah.
Jill hears a whisper from a god known as DM. Go, your mail is showing.
Puts her hair back up. Is it still showing?